Campbell's, of course. Have you?
A production by Group 6 by Michaela Hill, Cameron Russell, Hannah Powell, Emily Everett, and Amelia Campbell. In 1869, more than 140 years ago, a fruit merchant named Joseph Campbell joined in a partnership with Abraham Anderson, an icebox manufacturer, to form a business that would later be known as the Campbell Soup Company. The business was formerly known as the Joseph A. Campbell Preserve Company, which produced canned tomatoes, vegetables, jellies, soups, condiments, and minced meats. In 1897, a major breakthrough for the Campbell business occurred. The general manager, Arthur Dorrance, hired his 24-year-old nephew to join the company. Dr. John T. Dorrance, a chemist trained in Europe, was so determined to join Campbell that he agreed to pay for laboratory equipment out of his own pocket and accept a token salary of just $7.50 per week. Dr. Dorrance quickly made his contribution to history with the invention of condensed soup in 1897. By eliminating the water in canned soup, he lowered the cost of packaging, shipping, and storage. This invention made it possible to offer a 10-ounce can of Campbell's condensed soup for a dime as opposed to more than 30 cents for a typical 32-ounce can of soup. This idea blossomed so large that the company actually formally adopted soup as its middle name. Campbell's soup brand is now nationally recognized and includes 21 different varieties of flavors of soup.
Campbell's soup changed the lives of housewives everywhere. In 1897, Dorrance convinces housewives to buy canned soup instead of making their own at home. He shows them that Campbell's soups are inexpensive and time-saving. In the 1960s, Campbell's soup became a major part of pop culture. Andy Warhol's soup can paintings raised the simply popular or everyday to the status of art.
In the early 1930s, Campbell's entered into radio sponsorship using the all-familiar "Mm-mm-good" jingle. This slogan was the first and perhaps the most recognized slogan to date. Although Campbell's has used other slogans, this jingle has continued to be used regularly. In the 1950s, when the company moved towards more TV sponsorships, a new advertising creation emerged. The Campbell's Kids in an animated form seen eating and singing. In the 1970s, Campbell's came out with chunky soups and the slogan, "So chunky you could eat it with a fork." This didn't stick around too long. The most recently recognized Campbell's slogan, "It's amazing what soup can do," was created to feature not only Campbell's condensed soups, but soups sold in microwavable bowls and cups. This campaign began near the end of 2010.
The number of brands under the Campbell banner has also grown, and now includes such well-known products as Pepperidge Farm, V8 vegetable juices, Swanson broths, and Godiva chocolates. Today, Campbell products are available in almost every country in the world. Campbell soup ranks 4th in the most popular recipe ingredient in preparing dinner in the U.S. 3 of the best-selling items in dry groceries are Campbell soups: chicken noodle, tomato, and mushroom. Campbell uses approximately 44 billion stars annually to produce its chicken and stars soup. The red and white can design, adopted in 1898, was inspired by the Cornell football team uniforms. 99% of all households in the U.S. purchase soup annually. In 1956, Campbell's had their own radio show. The original steel can was so thick that it had to be hammered open.
So what would we do without Campbell's soup? What do we eat when we are sick? Campbell's chicken noodle soup. There is no conclusive proof that chicken soup helps when we are sick, but the soup inhibits inflammation in the nasal cavity. We also enjoy Campbell's soup when we are cold. Nothing warms you up more than Campbell tomato soup and a grilled cheese on a cold day. Lastly, if we did not have Campbell soup, we would not have the famous slogan, "Good."